know the country?
Niger.
Niger.
It's different from Nigeria.
Ah,
Which one do you like? Yeah, please.
they are not bothering us. Don't worry. So let's start our lesson.
Okay. I thought we would come here and learn something.
So
Ini? Possibly? What do we need? Please?
like this.
Like what? Like
Yes.
bring books. Anything like
Yes.
this?
That's cool. Thank you. Thank you for supporting.
Ini? Oh. Ini Olúwa.
That's cool.
Ah. So. Oh, see, this was it. This is Russian. One lane for me. I'm making one.
If they want, they can join us. I have a lot of tools
Yes.
for teaching.
Yes. We have a board here. Maybe next time we just use our own board. We just bought the board. That'll be okay. So when next you are coming, we will not bring this.
We have board.
We just bought. We have not even used it before.
Oh my God.
Yes. So maybe next time. We have not opened it. Really, was we can start using it from any other time. Yeah.
Okay, let's start our lesson. So
Do you care for water or drink or what do you care for?
no. I just ate my home, and so answer me. Why are you going to learn Russian language? And so, are you maybe do you want to make your career in Russia?
Yes, like I said, we are diplomats, and number one, even if you are not using it for any major thing, you use it to interact. Now we have an incident happened yesterday while myself and my wife were going out. We used the and we have two cards, but because we are black and we didn't understand their language, they asked for our card, bus pass we have. My wife has the unlimited one, and I have the one that is just limited with money. Now, we decided to use my wife's card twice so that to make for me. So those who are checking cards, they came, they checked our card. Eventually, because of we didn't understand language, they deducted my money on my card 3 times. 3 times. The initial one I did, this card, the initial one I was deducted. The second one that my wife did, eventually she put it on their machine and it just 3 times. So we felt cheated, and of course we challenged them with English, but because we could not explain details to them, one of them appealed to us that we should just forget about it and go. And so basically it is very important that one should have an idea of the language that you are spoken in your environment, so that for easy communication and for you to be able to do one or two things. So that's one of the major reasons. Because basically I intended to do my PhD here if I have the time. And so if I have the foundation knowledge now, it will not be difficult for me to do such too.
So that's great. You are diplomat here.
Yes.
I'm going to pass again to university next year as a diplomat. I want to be a diplomat.
That would be great.
So okay, you have a big problem with Russian language. Yeah?
Yes.
In your job, in your work. Right?
Yeah. Is it okay? Is it covering you now?
In Kyrgyz.
Okay.
So, and in Russian language has like this mind the endings. When we speak in Russian, we have to add at the end of the word endings. You know, like in English, no. In English language has no like these rules.
Okay.
So for example, this one. When we speak, look at this. When we speak about ourselves, we have to add this ending at the end of the word. You know, it means you speak, you talk about personal, about yourself. So I do. For example, in English language has no like this rules. Yeah, you know. So I do, just subject and the verb. In Russian language, subject, verb, we have to add at the end of the verb like this endings. You, я делаю. It means you are doing or you do something. You. I leave these papers.
Thank you.
In Russian language has like these rules. Ты, you, when you speak,
pronunciation.
Yes. You guys, you all like this. So ты делаешь. When you talk about second person or to second person, you have to add at the end of the word of the verb this ending. Ешь. Ты делаешь. You do it. Ты делаешь это. And when you speak to more people. To more people.
So excuse me, let me get back.
Thank you. Вы делаете. You guys do it. You all do it like this. So, I understand.
Yeah.
Okay. So then repeat it.
Yeah. Okay. This is yeah.
Yeah.
That is I.
Yeah.
I.
Yeah.
Okay.
De.
La.
You.
You.
By the way, we started learning Russian from zero. Okay. So. Делаю. Я делаю. Я делаю. You do. Ты делаешь. Ты делаешь.
Pre.
Делаешь.
Pre.
Yes.
Pre делаешь.
Not ты. Ты.
Okay.
Ты.
Ты делаешь.
Ты делаешь. Maybe you say to your children, you do it like this. So, вы делаете. You speak, when you speak, to your children, to your two children.
Okay.
You guys do it.
Okay.
You all do
That's
it
the
like
last
this.
one.
Yes. So and next
This is 1. This is 4. 2.
we do.
Okay, I'm ready.
When we speak about ourselves, we have to add at the end of the word or at the end of the verb M, the ending M.
Okay.
Мы делаем, we do. Мы делаем.
I now understand the reason why. Okay.
So, next. When we say about themselves, we have to add at the end of the verb ют. Они делают. They. Они do делают. You know, you are seeing. In English language has no endings. The endings. In Russian, you have to add when you speak Russian.
That
at the
it
end
is
of
the
the
ending
verb.
that defines the person you are talking to, whether it is 1 or 2 or...
Yes. To first person, about yourself. To second person, about ourselves, about their selves. And when we talk about third person, we have to add at the end of the verb at, the ending at. He do, он, he do делает.
Okay, there is it.
Does. He does, он делает.
EM is delayed.
Yes.
Is it.
Et.
Okay.
In English, em. In Russian, et. So, and she does, она делает. She for woman, he for man. So, I leave it. And so, you know, when you speak Russian language, you want, it isn't important. You have to add the endings of the verb at the end of verb or at the end of word. So, like this. And how many words do you know in Russian? Even not one.
No. You know, after you stopped teaching me, I checked YouTube and learned for a week. And shortly after that, I was busy traveling to St. Petersburg, to Kazakhstan, and other places. So by the time I came back, I didn't go back again. And because again, YouTube didn't even have time for us to encourage me again. I just stopped it. So what I do now is basically to listen to them, pick one thing, and I just speak back and the rest like that. So, what do I say? I don't know. I don't know.
You know, I give you per day 50 new words in Russian. So when you have, yes, I understand you. You are working here. So when you have free time, let's that moment right away that moment open your translator in your phone and memorizing, just practicing. You know, when I started learning English in Osh, there are a lot of in students know English language. So when I see Russian English people, English person, I spoke for practicing. I said, I'm learning English language. I need to practice. So can you practice with me? Yes. Thanks. You have to speak to Russian people.
Really.
Russian people doesn't want that. Wants. It isn't important. Okay. You have to improve your Russian vocabulary, your Russian skills.
That's it.
So it is very, very interestingly for me in your work is going on just English language without Russian.
Yes, because we work at the Nigerian embassy, and so I will relate with Nigerians. And if there's going to be any official relationship with other countries, it will be done by those who are in charge of relating with them, who probably understand Russian. But in our office, it is Nigeria that will come for passports or for other issues that we attend to. You understand? And so we speak English.
Yes. No. Never worry. What I have a big problem with Russian language. One moment I thought like this. I have a big problem with English language. So try every day.
How long does it take you to study English language?
Huh?
How long does it take to study English for you?
So from school. So from school, our second language is Russian, third English language.
Okay.
So you have to repeat it a lot of
times.
So
I think the challenge I have initially is that
it
is difficult for me to just pick this paper and read now without having the sound.
The sound, yes.
You understand? That's the major. So most times that's why you see me when I started that time, I started listening and writing I wrote down these things, but unfortunately if I want to read, if I don't know the sound, it will not be easy. But if I actually if there's any app that will pronounce and I know the sound, that's the best way to do it. So when I see it should not be difficult for me to pronounce. But if it is reading, Yagavario, Gavarish, Gavarism, one Gavarish, Gavari, and Eta Delay, Anna Gavaria, things like that. But as much as I want to just read like that, I have to be able to pronounce it in the correct way. Even if it's not absolutely correct, but at least very close to the way. Like this issue of tem and M-U-S, eta, M, Yud. You have to memorize these endings. Exactly. Those ones are very important. Very important.
Yes, very important. You can put on this place another verb, another word.
That would be similar
like
to this in pronunciation.
Like, видит. Я вижу, ты видишь, вы видите, например, for example,
I see, I do.
Yes.
Мы
видим, они видят, он видит, она видит. Like this.
Yeah.
So I leave this paper, so you have to repeat a lot of times, and memorizing these endings in Russian, okay? Every Russian word, to every Russian word, you have to add these endings and you speak Russian
smoothly,
correctly. So try every day.
Okay.
So our first lesson, this was, so I give the paper every day.
Okay.
If you have a question, ask me, write me. I'll answer you.
No problem.
Okay.
No problem.
So, and our next lesson will carry on online.
Okay.
As soon as possible, offline.
Once
On
in a while.
Fridays, we see.
Okay.
So, and I know, I understand you are a worker, I'm a worker, so we have
time.
yes, we don't have free times, so, and what I say, I wish you good luck, so, never, don't think like this, I can never learn Russian because I am from Ghana, I'm from Africa, I'm from America. You know, I have a lot of friends from Ghana. I have a lot of students from Ghana. They speak Russian, like English, like your
language. You taught them?
Yes, because they just practice. They are just practicing every day, and go on parks and speak to people. So yes, I'm learning Russian. I need to practice. Can I practice with you? Okay.
It's interesting. Yeah.
So try every day.
Okay.
So you are started. Never leave it.
Okay.
Okay. So and I wish you good luck. So
thank you so much.
If you learn me, I go.
Hey.
Okay.
Wonderful. No problem. I really appreciate. What do you care to drink or
No,
biscuits?
No.
Sincerely, I should give you some.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
Sir, do you mind we talk a lot of at times, a little bit? Okay. About our country, about my country, okay?
This one is cold, this one is not cold.
Okay. Thank you. Which targets do you have in Russian in our country, in this country?
What
aim?
Yes. Basically, number one, we actually came through our government. That's why we are called diplomats. And so when I got it now, I'm believing I should be able to get something that I can take back to Nigeria. Sometimes ago, I attended exposition in Central Moscow, which was basically on the food processing and food related items. So I'm looking forward to have people or companies who are willing to go to Nigeria and establish there. Those who are willing to go to Nigeria to go and establish. If they have money and they want to establish a particular company, maybe food processing, maybe oil and gas, maybe airline, maybe telecoms, maybe electronics, maybe machinery, anything that they are doing and they are interested. I'm interested in doing that. If I could find any businessman who is interested in investing in Africa, I will take him to Nigeria, and so I desire that as I'm here. I also desire to probably have my PhD, like I said. I'm able to go those ones, and my kids, I desire that they learn Russian language, the number of years that will be here, so that this will be an advantage for them anywhere they go to the world. And they tell me that this is English, Russia, and probably that language that they are using local language. So those are the things I actually desire here.
At all, I'm a boxer till 60 kilometers, and one time I thought about Africa and to fight in UFC and to earn a lot of money and to help to Africa to dig the ground for water. You know, there are almost no clean water here. So I know you have a lot of problem about water here.
Yes.
Clean water. So one moment I thought about a country to happen.
I hope so. I hope so. Those are those things, and just doing whatever we can do to alleviate their suffering. You know, Nigeria is a very big country, and we are so rich. But I think just need somebody who will guide our leaders and who to do things the right way, and of course become the envy of all nations. So
I have also a lot of the biggest targets, the biggest aims. I don't know I achieve or not.
yeah,
I try every day.
it is always good to have good desires. Most of the things I'm doing now, I desired them years ago. It might not be too big, but in my own way, I just tell God, I want this, I want that, and gradually, and so as I'm getting them. It's always good to have Bible, because I'm a Christian. Bible recommends that we should have our vision, we write it down, and you begin to carry it about. One day it will come to pass. But if you don't have vision, it's not good. So if you desire big, there's nothing big that is impossible. With the power of will, and you are determined, you achieve your aims. There's nothing. If Obama can become a president in America, any other person can achieve any good aim in life. Just you must be determined, you must be ready, you must be hardworking, and that's all. You have faith, and it will come to pass.
That's great. Then I have to write down my all.
Yes, you write it down. You write it down, and you think about it every time. One day you will see somebody who will give you something else that will make you up. At times, you know, in our place, we often, a lot of people believe that because there's lack of money, because this thing is not there, they will not be able to plan. No, I said no. You have to plan first. You cannot achieve anything without planning. When you plan, forget about the money, forget about the resources. It will come one day. If you have good ideas, you put it on paper. One day you show it to somebody will be interested and sponsor it. But some people, if you give them 1 million rubles, for instance, today now, they don't know what to do with it. You get what I'm saying now? So when you have vision and you are looking for money, it's simple. My pastor said, if you have a problem that money can solve, then you don't have a problem. But if you have a problem that money cannot solve, that is where the problem is. So if it is money, money can always come. If it doesn't come to you directly, you can borrow money. You can talk to government, you can talk to banks, and they will give you money because they believe in your idea. You know, a lot of people who are making it today does not use their own money. They get it from government, from grant, from loan, from scholarship, and other things like that. And so it will help their vision.
I also think, like you, the money comes and it goes.
Really?
The money isn't.
It's not the challenge. No, it's not. It's not the ultimate. It's not the ultimate. We are here now. I send money to my people because I believe the essence of our coming here is just for us to influence life. It is my desire to impact people's lives because maybe I came from a poor background, you know, and so I know what it means for someone to suffer. So when you see anybody who is struggling, I try to help. I get my point now. So you cannot get money and spend it alone. Just by, you see the way we live. If you want to, you know, this house is very expensive. If you actually want to furnish it and do big things, we do. But I told my wife, you have people at home that will need to just give money. I rather give people money than for me to go and buy big things, and it's good to impact lives. And because when you go, those are the things they will talk behind you. I will say about you rather. So it's good to impact lives.
Your own money is nothing for your targets, for your aims.
Really,
so if it isn't sacred, how much money do you earn every month? About your
Job.
Job.
Of course, when basically like
Almost
$2,000.
$2,000.
$2,000.
That's great. That's great. No, I know it because of I want to become a diplomat. Diplomats earn a lot of money.
Yeah. You know they treat them especially because they are going to represent their country in other land. They are not at home. If I'm at home now, there are some things I will do myself. But because the government asked me to go and represent them in another country, they will take care of me. It is normal.
Yes, of course. Is it your flat?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's my wife now.
Yes. Who is yes, I saw her.
Yeah, that's my wife.
And from Ghana is center of Africa.
No, Ghana is in western part of Africa. Ghana, Nigeria, Benin Republic, Congo, Liberia, Gambia, they are all western part of Africa. We call them West African countries.
Do you know French language?
French?
French.
No, I don't. But you know, Cameroon, Benin Republic, they are all French countries. And they speak they speak French in those countries. Our neighbors speak French.
Which language do you know about except English?
About
Which language do you know except English?
Okay, yes, I only know my language. They call it Yoruba language.
And English language.
English language, yeah. If I'm able to get Russian now to be 3 languages.
Of course. You know, in Russian language has a lot of strange rules. You know, if you want to learn English language, just you have to try. Just you have to memorizing, practicing. So big except without the practicing, without the memorizing, you can never learn Russian language because Russian language has a lot of strange rules.
That's true.
I don't know this language if I will say, but I learned it.
Definitely because
it's my second.
It's beautiful.
If I want to work in Russia, I have to learn. So, and how old are you at the moment?
Pardon?
How old are you?
I'm 46.
46. Okay, that's great. So, do you have 2 children?
Yeah.
2 children. So, how have you been here?
I came in December.
Okay. When are you planning to go out to live from Russia?
It all depends on the government of our country. Ordinarily, it should be the first 3 years, and if it's extended, it could be 6 years or thereabout.
6 years you plan here?
Yeah.
That's great. Are you saving your money
to
do something to make your aims?
Yeah.
That's great. So, you bought this flat?
No, we rent.
Rent? Okay. How much?
It's about 100,000 rupees.
Okay, that's great. Per month?
Per year.
Okay, that's great. So I wish you good luck. So I have to go out.
Thank you. I really appreciate you.
I appreciate you. So tomorrow I have work 6 a.m. morning. Tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I wish you good luck, and I recommend you that give your children to Russian school. Let they for their heart. After 3 years.
Oh, of course, I know before then they should learn how to speak Russian.
Yeah.
Let's go in 6 months, they should pick up. If they don't, when we felt just to make it easy for them because they are coming from English speaking country, so we felt they should start from by speaking English here too. And gradually, as kids, they will integrate into Russian society and they will learn how to speak Russian. I know we have English. That's one thing about kids. And if you ask them, they know 1 or 2 things about Russia, so about the language.
That's great.
Thank you so much. That would
I'm very cool. Thank you.
You don't take it?
I'm very cool.
I really appreciate you.
I order it at my home.
Yeah. I will be there one of these days.
Without the mask.
Not be allowed to enter.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have it also there too.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank